Hello everybody and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, like them, and especially if you subscribe. I'm truly grateful for it and I'm very happy that you are back for more. And if you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I am very glad that you found me and I hope that this reading is going to be helpful for all of you. Today is going to be a quick pick a card type of reading where again you can pick between three decks, the green, the blue and the black, and we're gonna go through the certain meanings of them. Sorry for my voice, it's a little bit raspy today, but I wanted to kind of bring you some kind of a nice quick message. So anyway, you need to choose between these three decks and maybe if and just pick the one that's kind of drawing you, whether it's the blue, the green, or the black one. And if maybe most two of them or all of them are drawing you, maybe there's going to be a message in all of them. But just pick the one that's kind of speaks to you the most. If you need some more time, then this is the time where you should pause the video, and once you're ready, continue. But let's get started. All right, so first we're gonna start with the green pile. So first the card we're gonna look at is the spirit animal, which is the nightingale spirit. Love is all around. So a couple of things with this card. The nightingale is a bird that sings during the night and kind of brightens up the night. And kind of reminds us that there's love everywhere. So some of you might be going through some difficult times. You're kind of in the darkness. That can be an indication. And this period of time, it's very important that you focus on love. You focus on positivity, as hard it can be. The other kind of thing that comes to me with all that gramophone type of message, and the fact that the nightingale is kind of singing in the middle of the night, that maybe you need to try to use music, try to use something, whatever brightens up your day, whatever really reminds you of love, because that's kind of what I'm kind of seeing here, that you know, as you go through some darkness, as you go through this period of your life, you need to find love, you need to find happiness. And I can see that, you know, music is one of those things that can lighten up our day. But let's see what are the cards telling us. I'm actually gonna, because it's a short one, I'm gonna show all cards all at once. So you have here the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. And the I want to start with the Five of Pentacles, because that's kind of the one that talks to the nightingale spirit, which is all about going through some darkness. Right, the Five of Pentacles is this kind of card that tells me that you're kind of going through a difficult time in your life. You're kind of feeling alone, you're feeling left out in the cold, you're not feeling enough. And you know, the Five of Pentacles can be that, you know, some of you lost a job, or trying to find a job, or you're going through some financial difficulties, or you might be you might have gone through a breakup, lost a partner, a relationship, or even if you're in an existing relationship, it might be that you're kind of on your own, you're kind of feeling alone. Now there's kind of a couple of things with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is you know, you're focusing on whatever you don't have, whatever your lack of, and this card is always telling us that you need to kind of twist it around, try to focus on the positive, be grateful whatever you have. It also can be that, you know, if you feel very alone, if you feel that, you know, things are not going the way you want, ask for help, because, you know, the Five of Pentacles is kind of like, when you look at them, these beggars are outside of a church and not really realizing that they could walk in. So think about who can help you, who can help you to get through this period of time. Now you have the Two of Pentacles as well. The Two of Pentacles is the card of balance. So first of all, like, it can be that you are trying to balance your life in spite of all the difficulties that you're going through. Like when you kind of look at it from a financial perspective, you're kind of watching every penny. You're looking at where the money is going, and that's kind of the energy that comes across it. The Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, that you're balancing your budget, you're balancing your checkbook, because you need to make sure that you're not overspending. But it can be also that you're just balancing your life overall, your feelings, your emotions. You're trying to find happiness in the middle of some difficult period of time in your life. The Two of Pentacles can also that, you know, maybe you're very busy and you're trying to find ways to get things done, indicating that you're very resourceful, right? Like kind of the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles tells me that you're able to do things with a very little resources, right? It can be even that at work you don't have a lot of resources to get things done, but you're actually able to accomplish a lot. Two of Pentacles is that, you know, you're kind of having lots of things to deal with and you're able to knock them out of the park. Some of you need to kind of balance as well how much time you spend with your loved ones, how much time you spend with work. Now, we have here also the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is this kind of new energy that comes in for you. Like it's kind of, I love it that it is in the center of your reading. That because the Page of Wands can be a message, it can be a person. The Page of Wands is somebody who's very enthusiastic, very adventurous, and very effective as well in terms of the way he gets things done. He can be a little bit careless to a certain degree, but there's lots of passion, lots of new things that comes in. So if you are, let's say, single, this can be a card that's telling me that some kind of a new passion is coming in. If you're in an existing relationship, this card can actually tell you that, okay, you might need to kind of make a decision whether you want to make or break this relationship, whether you want to work on it or whether you're gonna just let it go. But it can be also from a work perspective, if you look at it, it can indicate a new passionate beginning, a new opportunity, a new job, a new endeavor that comes, a new project that can kind of help you to get through this period of time. And for some of you, it can be a sign that, okay, you're kind of in the early stages of planning something new. Whether you are thinking about getting a new job, you're kind of looking around, you are dusting off your resume, and you're kind of making the plans. Even if you're kind of thinking about your own business, some of you might just kind of doing the initial research, what it takes to start your own business. So overall, I think there are some great things coming into you. There's definitely some darkness, and you know, the Nightingale spirit reminds us as well, the night doesn't last forever. After the night comes the day, and it brings sun and light to your life. So I hope that this reading helped you and resonated with you, and I'll be able to welcome you again. So now we're going to continue with the blue pile. So we're going to start with the spirit animal card, which for you is the Porcupine spirit, which is all about time for beginner's mind, right? So this is kind of for me, when you are starting something fresh, starting something new, you're full of adventure, you're full of life, and you're not necessarily looking at what can or cannot work. You're kind of focusing on the opportunities, you're focusing on what is ahead of you, and it has this very curious spirit of what kind of brings with it, right? So be curious about what's ahead of you, be accepting as well. And then, you know, it's also important with this card that don't necessarily let your guard, try to get your guards down, because, you know, the porcupine can be very prickly, but it can be very light as well. and use those needles to actually float on the water. So so kind of just approach to situations with innocence and curiosity. That's kind of the main message, is being curious to what is ahead of you. I'm gonna actually show all the cards. So you have here a couple of things. You have the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the High Priestess. So first of all, you have two fives. Fives are an indication of some kind of a change that's coming into your life. So that's why probably it's important that you are approaching things with a beginner's mind and curiosity, because you know, if you're curious about what's happening, probably things are gonna unfold way better than you thought. Because the Knight of Wands is a kind of like somebody who's very adventurous, somebody who likes the new things, very innovative, very passionate, and it kind of nights are bringing action. So there's some kind of an action here that where you need to kind of be very adventurous. It's a lovely card if you are looking for a job, or if you're starting to have your own business, because it can be a sign that you're actually going to be way more successful than you think you can be. The Knight of Wands is somebody who is getting things done very successfully. He is kind of like a taskmaster, and he is very quick to get things done because he's very passionate. So it's a card that brings success. From a relationship perspective, he is somebody who likes adventures, right? He is somebody who enjoys new things. So that he's not necessarily the person that you might want to settle down with. Like he's definitely there to have fun. When you look at the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands is the card of conflict and competition. So generally it can be an indication that some of you are in a training, because when you kind of look at these guys on the card, they are training for the real battle, and you know, it can be that some of you are going through some kind of a school, especially the High Priest, the Hierophant. Maybe you're finishing some kind of a studies, and you're kind of starting something new, because you know, Five of Wands, they are practicing for the battle, but it is also, if you look at it from a conflict perspective, they are coming from different backgrounds. So maybe in your life, the fact that people are coming from diverse backgrounds can create some kind of challenges, because they are just really trying to watch for their own perspective. But the competitive part comes up as well, because you know, they are competing with each other. So some of you might be competing for a job, a position, or you're just in a very competitive work environment right now. Even in a love relationship perspective, there might be some conflict where you're kind of trying to see how far you go with each other. It can be also a conflict where the parties came from a different background. But of course, there's the competition factor, that maybe some of you are dealing with a person who likes the adventures, and more people are competing for the same person. Or maybe you're the one who's getting more attention from various people. And then we have the High Priest. The High Priest is actually like this very traditional approach. It can be a school, actually. So if you're kind of maybe you're graduating from a school, and that kind of helps you to kind of get into a very competitive environment of finding a job. The High Priestess is also the card of commitment, learning, as I said. So maybe you are committing yourself to something new, but then it has the key as well that maybe something is opening up for you. This time it can be a new opportunity with a very traditional organization. It can be also that it is also a card of commitment, marriage. Right? So some of you might getting engaged, getting married this period of time, or making some kind of a commitment. Right? Commitment doesn't necessarily have to be engagement or marriage, but it can be even just on a relationship perspective, can be some kind of a commitment, or even as a work perspective, you're making a commitment to a place. But there's definitely change coming in for you. 5-5, as I said, it's an indication of change. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again. And now we're going to continue with the black pile. So the first card we're going to have here is the Turkey Spirit. The Turkey Spirit is all about give with gratitude and grace. So very important that you're practicing gratitude on a day-to-day basis, and you are giving, not only receiving. The more grateful you are, the more positive things you're supposed to attract in your life. But let's see what are the cards for you. I'm gonna actually show all the cards for now. Actually, for the last one, there were 2 cards that popped up. So you have here the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So what this kind of tells me, let's talk about the 6-6. 6-6 is the card of balance, harmony. You might be on the right path, and balance and harmony is very important this period of in your life. 6 of Cups is the card of nostalgia, caring, love, and this very positive energy. When you're thinking back on the good old days, when things were kinder, things are nicer. It can be a sign that somebody is, you're reconnecting with somebody from the past. This can be an old friend, an old co-worker, boss, lover, somebody you have a great connection with. 10 of Pentacles is the card of stability, legacy, financial stability, right? So a great card because let's start with relationship. It's an indication, if you're single, that a new relationship is coming into your life. That's going to be a lasting relationship where you have similar values, and you're going to treat each other with respect, and you're going to be very faithful. Also can be that some of you are starting your own family, your own legacy. So lovely energy, because this is kind of here for the long run. It's a multi-generational card. Money, career, finance, great as well, because this is indicating financial stability, long-term success, where you don't have to worry about money. It can be that some of you are in a work environment that's where you're going to be rewarded greatly. It can be also a bonus, a windfall of some kind of a money that's coming in. And some of you might be in a family entrepreneurship as well. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, again, you're going to get some kind of a help. Maybe the universe, maybe somebody in a powerful position is coming in to help you. This can be anything. It can be that you're going to get a bonus, you're going to get some money, you're going to get a raise, or you're going to get a job that's going to bring you more money. It can be also that you're going to get the loan or a mortgage that you are looking for to get, because 10 of Pentacles can be property. Maybe you're purchasing a property. 6 of Pentacles, again, if it's a relationship perspective, it's a very harmonious give and take relationship. So lovely energy to have. Like all 3 cards are amazing. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning. This kind of spark that starts everything. It can be a new idea, a new project, a new relationship, or an existing relationship evolving. Definitely a new chapter that brings you lots of stability, harmony, and long-term stability. So dear Black Pie, I'm very excited for you. I hope that this reading resonated, and I'll be able to welcome you again.